Okay, we are getting on I-85 at Shamley Tucker Road. We're headed south. We're going to go right through Atlanta on I-85 and then hit Georgia 85, go through Fayetteville. We're on our way to the Woodbury Research Facility, which is two large satellite dishes. It's, I think, an abandoned research facility. I think it ought to be pretty interesting. On the windshield we have the Osmo Action 3 in the super wide field of view, 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames a second. We've got the S22 Ultra at the super wide at 1920 by 1080, and I'm not sure if it's at 30 frames a second or 60 frames a second. They're both on the front windshield. On the driver's side door glass, we've got the GoPro Black 10. I want to get at the side view of Atlanta as we go back through, so we haven't started recording with it yet. Now, I'll also, if the settings stay set until you change them, I've also put low light on the Osmo, but I can't tell, until I get this stuff in the computer, I can't tell what it's doing. And the battery is getting low on it. I need to plug it up. It's going to be hard to do driving. I need to stop, I guess. I have to get off at Claremont Road and get back on. Go ahead and hook up the battery to it. Atlanta skyline in the background back there on the left. We'll get off at Claremont Road. I think we can get back on at Claremont Road. If we can't, we'll go Briarcliff to La Vista or either Buford Highway to North Druid Hills, but we'll get back on 85 and go right through. Well, I guess we could go down Peachtree. We'll figure it out though. We'll see which way we're going to go. We had a speed racer run right up. And we try to come around on the right side. That guy there, I tell you, you have got to pay attention all the time when you're on these highways. People drive like lunatics. It doesn't matter whether you have the right of way or not. It doesn't matter whether you are speeding or they're speeding. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut both of these off, and I'll get this camera charging, and then we'll get back on somewhere. Yeah, we can get back on here. Gonna work our way over to the left. road and on the wrong side of the vehicle. I like that. So it's just like you reverse it, completely reverse it. Back of my van, my living quarters are actually a little bit better organized than they look like. Yeah, but for new viewers, I'm set up to live in the van. The only thing, I don't have a fully functioning bathroom, but I mean, I can cook. I've got RV batteries. I've got a solar battery charger, solar battery and solar battery charger, or I guess they call it a solar generator. I have a gasoline fuel generator. I have inverters. I can supply up to about 3,500 watts at a time for, I'm not sure how long, but for a certain duration period of time that I've got plenty of electricity for what I need. Got little electric heaters which will heat this van up without any trouble. I do need to insulate it, because when it gets real cold, it doesn't, the little heater won't keep it that warm. And hopefully I have the van in good enough shape now where we can venture out a little bit further than we have and get video of places that are further off. We're going to go ahead and cut this camera on the side, driver's side. And it is the GoPro Black 10. It's mounted on a ball mount, suction mount on the window. I've got it angled up a little bit because I want to be able to catch the top of the buildings. We don't have it recording yet. We will here shortly. I said the sun will affect it right now. It may affect it all the way through town. We may not be able to use this video. But like I said, this new Osmo, the battery already has proven to last longer. So far I've been very pleased with this Osmo Action 3, where the GoPro Black 10 has been a huge disappointment. The battery life, the heat problems. Alright, stay in your own lane over there. I don't need you over here. Shot of Atlanta here now. days, I will fill up one completely and, you know, then some. But with the 3 running, we'll probably get close to 500 gigabytes today. I've got to figure out a better storage medium. Okay, we're going to turn this side windshield camera off. Idiot. I wonder if that'll show on on the video. He liked to eat us up on the right side, on the left side, the driver's side. People will miss their exit and they will cause a wreck rather than go on down, get off at the next exit, and come back. I think I'd get further off the side of that expressway. Looked like he was taking pictures. Somebody may have just clipped him. I heard something fall over there. I don't know what it was. When we get off at 85 down here, we'll look around and see what hit the floor. Anyway, you've got to pay attention all the time. People are, I don't know what's wrong with them. They got the head in the clouds somewhere, or up the rear end or something. I've read an article or saw a special one time, I guess about 7, 8, 9 years ago. It said that the IQ of the Western civilization, the average IQ has declined about 10% since the 1950s and 60s. And not only do I agree, but I think it is declined more than that myself. You know, not 10 points, but 10%. I-85 and go down, and that may be the way that my assistant was going to send us, and then get off and go down Georgia 85. But we're going to get off at Georgia 85 and just go right down through Fayetteville. Maybe a lot of stop and go, but it'll be new video. Main reason I got this S22 Ultra with a 1 terabyte is because of that hard drive. That 1 terabyte is a big hard drive. I can record an awful lot on it. And this got better low light than the new Osmo or the GoPro Black 10. Low light capability. I need to get a dedicated windshield camera that records, you know, incidents and all that kind of stuff. Because we almost had an incident. Well, good grief, there's another one. That guy got right over in front of him. We're going to have to be extra careful today, folks. There's something in the water or something in the moon. Well, tonight's going to be a full moon. Okay. Last night it was almost full. Start new video starting down going through Riverdale. We're going to cut the cameras off though, and we're going to get out and we're going to see if we can outside, that sun right in the, would be right in our eyes. I'm not going to try to do that. Let's turn these two off and we'll start dealing with on 85 South, Georgia 85 South.